We're back. Thank you for that short
When
hiatus.
you gotta go, you gotta go. Just leave it at that.
Nature calls.
Turns out you cannot just pause a stream. And I don't want to leave you hanging solo with only 4 games left.
No, we can finish strong here though. Let's finish strong.
Yep.
All right, Florida State.
What's there to say?
What is there to say? Other news to note here: Norvell was not the casualty of the mass firings that have been happening this year. He was retained for the rest of at least this year. People were talking about how this was saving them $54 million or something like that. You realize if they fire him next year, they still owe him $48 million. They save like what? I don't understand what they're saying.
They get the labor benefit, I suppose.
Yeah, they get the labor benefit. But worse than that, you give him the chance, I guess, to have a decent year and coach himself off the hot seat with another 8-1 season. The funny thing is, I guess they're not winning 8 games, right? What are they winning this year? 7?
They are 5-6, I believe.
Wow, that's with the win against Alabama. That's amazing.
That's something. That's like an NCAA football simulation you wouldn't believe if you were looking at their schedule. Week 12. Wait, they beat Alabama and then they lost all these other games.
It is a classic. That is true. But Florida, again, when they go down 20-0 to Tennessee last week, they might have quit as well.
Yeah.
Who's going to be up here? 2. Hey, one team's got a coach, one doesn't. I'll go Florida State here. Another road favorite.
Same.
That's ACC pride and SOS.
Yeah, of course.
That's SOS.
That's all it comes down to.
You need to keep pushing the pillars. This is the one you said you're already on. I am also already on. I'm taking it. Cougs. I think they were only 2.5-point favorites the first time around.
Right.
On top of that, I'm also going Wazoo in the rematch.
All right.
All right.
This is it. A one true ACC semifinal matchup here. The Commonwealth Cup. I'll bring it in. Zima's v. Hokies. Franklin will be there, I hope. He was there last week, so I don't know why he wouldn't be at this game. Or maybe he'll be out recruiting. Who knows?
Could be out recruiting. Maybe he can't get the sideline passes in Charlottesville.
I really do think this team sucks. Who's by 10.5? Truly do believe this team sucks. I think the nation believes Virginia Tech sucks. So it's an all-time matchup. Ken's already writing it in.
I'm going who's also.
Nothing more to say.
Yeah, I think
it'll be tight. I don't feel confident that either team Pitt would need to lose.
Franklin's going to import 1 million Penn State transfers next year, and he's going to win 8-9 games.
I buy it.
Including rolling. He's playing Loxley also in the first 3 games. He's going to roll him. You can bet that minus anything. He loves running it up on Lox.
Yeah.
And we got Alabama. The Iron Ball.
Yep.
Weird things happening here. Everybody's factoring that in. I think I've seen it down to at least a 6 or 5.5 at some point as well. I think that it's become too public, too cute. I'll take Alabama to take care of business here.
Yep. Agreed. Sorry, A. So let's do his game on speaking of A.
Speaking of A.
You got the tree or do you got Irish laying 32.5 is what we're picking it at. What is it currently? Just out of curiosity. Let's see if I'm going with or against the action. Where the hell is it? Top 25. Not a conference matchup. 10:30 kick has been griped at. Yeah, I'm coming with the action. I got the tree to lose by 31. It is currently Notre Dame minus 31.5.
I'll take the points here.
Yep.
I'll take the points here. West Coast travel late night. I think sleepy. And isn't Notre Dame always like in final season or something like that right now? Also, or doing weird shit. Or midterms maybe. Who knows? I'll take the tree.
How close does this game need to be, and/or does Pitt need to lose? How bad does Pitt need to lose to Miami for it to really? Obviously, I know that the scuttlebutt's been out there about why is Miami behind them head-to-head. I am the king of the head-to-head matters most.
Yep.
This is polar opposites, though. I think things have changed since that week, obviously, on the part of Miami for sure.
Have they really changed that much, though?
I think the sentiment that we've talked about with the tournament selection and whatnot, you're only as good as your worst loss. That applies here. That trumps the head-to-head.
Which is ridiculous because it says when have they started? This committee values good losses over good wins.
Right.
It makes zero sense to me. Much less that we don't even need to get there. It's not even like Notre Dame has played an astoundingly better schedule. They play the same ACC fucking teams.
Right. I guess it's
not like Miami's losses are that bad. The SMU team they lost to was not that bad.
Yeah.
Louisville has fallen off the map a little, but
right.
It boggles the mind.
That's what I want, really.
It bottles the mind. It bottles.
I think the Zimas do have a chance at losing, but that's the real one. Is I actually want a piece of SMU after last year. Get a little get back. And we're better of a place to play it than Charlotte, North Carolina for that. Those two teams. Once upon a time met in the Cotton Bowl. Now fast forward to 2025. Potential matchup in Charlotte. Interesting. So you would have Miami ahead of them then? You've been driving Miami train a little bit though this year.
Yeah. No, I'm not driving the train. I don't think they're all that good, but it's not like they played last year. This is literally in the season they played. And it's not like they have a better schedule or they're playing a Conference USA schedule or they're the same record.
Sounds like we switched bodies on this one.
Notre Dame plays freaking 5 teams from the ACC every year.
Yep.
Makes zero sense to me. Would I say I pick Notre Dame over them in a game? No. Well, you can't go off projections or
power rankings, yeah. Current power rankings, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the NFL. It's not the NFL.
They played on the same field against each other.
Yeah.
If it comes down to it, I think they'll leave both of them out. That'd be hilarious. And Vanderbilt will be standing there on the outside. I'll be like, me? I'm in.
I gotta say, that's a nice triumvirate of wins. This is the Holy Tribe podcast. If Vandy can knock off the Vols, you have 3 wins against those teams. I get what's happened, especially with LSU, but I don't know.
Yep.
It's interesting. I'll go my game. We'll bump back up on the slate to my game. I need to check. I specifically didn't talk about much about this until I'm sure I'm not going to find out much as I'm searching in real time. I also shared on the recap the people were talking about. Is Shabuzi Turner, is he better than Desmond Reed? I answered that with an emphatic no. But that is what I want to check to see if there's any press clippings out there currently. I would think he would have played if he wasn't actually hurt against Georgia Tech. Let's see here. not much of buzz. So I don't know. That would lead me to believe he's not going to be available against Miami. I don't know if it's going to matter that much. It's going to be the same recipe. They're going to need to have the explosive plays potentially on offense and defense. They're going to need Beck to play the way he looks, which is to say ugly. And I don't know that Miami's really missing anybody, and they are, as we just discussed, to kind of segue on the warpath. If they can, they will show no mercy. I think I got to take the points for fun, but it will save myself the frustration of watching those dog shit games in the evening. I will go Miami by 6.
I think people, they'll all point back to Kenny Pickett 2017. I think Miami, they have realized that they need to turn it on. If whether they were coasting or whatnot when they lost to Louisville and SMU, I don't know, but they've certainly played well against the last couple of opponents they played and really turn it on, so to speak. I think they realize they got no room for error. They got very little margin here, especially with the committee having somewhat of an axe to grind, right? And so I'm going to take him here minus a decent amount. I'll take minus 10, minus 13. They're going by comfortably up here in the north. I know it's going to be cold weather, but I will take them to pull it out relatively comfortably, especially given the team that they're directly being compared to came onto this field just a couple of weeks ago and put it on this team. So I think they'll want to keep up there.
That game did not matter, as has been documented.
That game did not matter as much to them. And unfortunately, this game means a lot to the U. Yeah. And to Narduzzi.
Yep. Yeah, I honestly, I'll say this over the airwaves. I contemplated if the tie-breaking scenarios were not what they are, I would have contemplated. Sweet Marie. It is 9:45 on Thanksgiving Eve. Attending on Saturday.
I also contemplated attending this next game we'll be discussing on the no, rain is in the forecast. No, thank you.
You're not going now?
No, I'm not. Especially with the rain in the forecast, I'm not. I'm taking Penn State minus the points here. Rutgers, if you look at the rushing defense, is even lower than what you got with Nebraska. I do think Rutgers has some pretty good offense here. The quarterback, Ethan, disgusting the throwing motion with the Preston Stone shot put, but the offense is not bad. The Sriracha sauce may have an axe to grind against Penn State, but the guy that he's grinding it against, not necessarily here. The guy that he was replaced in favor of, also not here. So I don't know. Line is up to 13 now at this point, I think. But I am going to take Penn State here cautiously and lay the points, though I don't love it, especially if this team may be reading the press clippings a little bit. Everybody's impressed with their play. They're all about getting Terry hired. Focus on the task at hand here. Get to the Bronx. Get to that pinstripe ball.
Oh, my gosh.
Win here, and you're in. Let's go to a
win
ball.
And you're in.
Yeah, I don't feel confident in the cover here. I do think Penn State will get the win, but
that's
about the cover.
I'm still in of the policy Penn State by 7 until further notice.
Yep. All right. A lot of good lock material here. Where are you looking at?
Yeah, I'm sticking. You sniffed it out. I did not go on the board. I didn't know how to handle this with the now 3-way triple shift. But I am going to go. I'll lock up the Cougs.
Cougage.
Our locks contest is tight. I will point that out.
It's true. I've fallen by the wayside the last couple of weeks. Oh, wrong one. I will pick Tennessee here, minus that 2.5.
All right.
Done at home against a little brother.
All right.
All right.
That's it. A 3-parter to wrap up the regular season. Who would have thunk it?
Who'd have thunk it? Well,
Yeah, we back.
we are thankful
Tuesday.
for all the listeners. Thank you for listening in.
Oh yeah, thankfully, yes.
Happy Thanksgiving to all. Happy Thanksgiving Day, Y.
Yes.
And for Dan, to my west,
Night all.
happy Thanksgiving. Those traveling, hope you travel safely. For me here, in the beautiful blue state of the not Commonwealth, but just a state.
Just to
Birthplace of college football, New Jersey. Have a good night, all.